going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing a little walkthrough, fly-through of one of the two new maps that were released with Call of Duty Elite if you're an Xbox member, because I believe it's only for people who play on Xbox, and you have to be a Call of Duty Elite member to have gotten one of the two new maps. This map we're looking at is Liberation. Liberation is described as a large New York park, set in autumn, great for long-distance firefights. And I think that holds true. The other map, which I reviewed first, was Plaza. I've played one game on each of these, both Team Deathmatch. I think Objective will just work so much better on these maps. Some maps are just TDM maps, some maps are just certain objective maps, but I think all objectives would work very good on this map and on Plaza. But focusing on Liberation, like I said, it's autumn, and that's kind of interesting because most maps you don't really think about the season. And not that it really makes a huge difference here, but usually when you think of environmental stuff, you think of like a snow level or a raining level, which we don't have too many of in this game. I think we could use one or two more of like environment like that, but this is kind of cool like that. So this map, like it says, its counterpart is Plaza, and I see what they did here was one map is a close quarters map, a small tight map, and this is, if I had to define this map as small, medium, or large, I think I'd say it's kind of in between medium and large. It's not the biggest map in the world, but for Call of Duty, it's pretty big. And it's kind of got a lot of different paths to go. It's not just kind of one straight level. There's a couple bridges. There's actually an underground like tunnel pass through different sides of the map to one base, the other base, and in between. So that's kind of cool. And there's plenty of, as you can see, trees. And the orange actually kind of throws people, at least I thought would throw me off for like long range fights. Like you can't kind of see as far in my opinion. So that's why it's kind of, this map lends itself more to sniper rifles and assault rifles as opposed to its counterpart Plaza, which lends itself more to shotguns and SMGs. Though, of course, it is Call of Duty, so you can still rush with shotguns and SMGs and still be effective, because plenty of people have when I played this game one or two times. So, as for my thoughts on this map, I think, like, as opposed to Plaza, I'm just comparing and contrasting because I reviewed that one first. Plaza was very even for air support, like you won't get, there's places to hide and there's places to be outside, so it's kind of even in where you're going to get, caught or where you're going to get people, so it's an even map for air support. This map I think is a little open for air support. Some air support you might have trouble with the trees, and there is the underground bunker that you saw me go through. But other than that, there's really not a whole lot of places to hide from air support, so I don't know how I feel about that. But the counterpart to that is if people are running, stingers and stuff, there's a lot of open space, so there's nothing blocking them from locking right onto the air support. So we'll see how that runs. But like I said, I think an objective map, it's a very big map, and I like that. So now we've got a map that we can do close quarters, and we have a long-range map. And just like with Plaza, I feel like out of all the maps that were shipped with Call of Duty, there's only 2 or 3 I really like, and the rest are just kind of forgettable. And that's not good. They should all be very, very memorable and very replayable. And they're kind of not, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But these two new maps, even though I'm not a big fan of Elite, and I've already given my thoughts on how unhappy and upset I am with Elite, this is kind of nice. Like I said, I think it's only for Xbox members right now, which is ridiculous. If you were a PlayStation player and got Elite, or anyone else who may have Elite, that's kind of ridiculous. But hey, I guess I just lucked out. So this map, if I had to give it a rating, I think I'd give it maybe like a 3 to 4 star, because I kind of like the wider open maps. We've got a lot of closed and tight maps in Call of Duty, which really supports SMGs and shotguns, and that can get really old and annoying after a while when you want to use, like, say, a sniper rifle or an LMG, which I feel like the LMGs are the worst category of gun to use because they just don't really work anywhere. I mean, you can pull it off, but this map might actually kind of work good if you can set up in like one of the stairways or balconies or bridges, or maybe if you can do something like I'm doing and running a circle. Like those kind of gazebos places are right here with an LMG or a sniper. Really, really good setup, and I think the assault rifle is going to be the golden gun for this map because I think too often you're going to find the SMG is caught just short. So most people are going to run assault rifles and snipers. And like I know I've already said this twice, but I really am feeling the objective here. I really am excited to play like a capture the flag or a domination here, or even a search and destroy would be a pretty cool one, because you can't really see from one end of the map to the other. You have to move around and get that look, and I like that feel of the map. It makes it feel big, even though it's not gigantic. Like you could run from one end of the map to the other in like 10 seconds. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for my thoughts on this. I really do like this map. Like I said, probably like a 3 to a 4 star. That's pretty high rating. Probably my second favorite map now for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little walkthrough, fly-through. And until next time, I'll catch you later.